You ain't nothing but a Markietta.
The plane just land. I'm black.
As black.
I am black.
Takeover continues. Baddies Africa.
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming out with another video, and we talking Baddies Midwest. Who knows the episode number? Who really gives a crap? I think it's episode 14. It is episode 14. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video, okay? So the episode opens off with Nunu coming in and already getting into a fight because Anna Mac initiates the fight, goes at her, and then they get to squabbling, right? And then Biggie jumps in, or tag teams, whatever you want to call it. Biggie, you can't even jump in right. Like, it's just like, you can't even tag team right. Like, Biggie, but I'm not even surprised because Biggie can't even fight herself. So for her to tag team correctly, it didn't even make any sense. That bitch was fighting like she was at a rock concert. Look at her. She she did the Dougie. She did the all in the middle of a fight. Like, what are you doing, Biggie? It just doesn't make any sense to me. She looked ridiculous. It didn't make any sense. And it was not needed. Anna did not need for you to jump in, but we all know why Biggie did it. Biggie did it because y'all was all on her butt for not having her sisters back when Summer was on her butt, which, like I said, I haven't really seen Anna Bat really jump into Biggie's fights. This is the first time we've seen them really jump into each other's physical fights, so it's sort of like Biggie didn't really need to do anything, but she wanted to prove herself to her sister, so she ended up doing it. Now, Nunu ends up getting kind of dragged on the side after Biggie starts to get in. Next thing you know, we see Anna do the. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of laughed at that part when Nunu went like this and Anna was grabbing her to the side, like she was just taking a garbage can out. She was like, "All you see Nunu go," and she go off to the side. I laughed a little bit with that. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little funny because it looks so ridiculous. So Anna and Nunu end up catching their ones. And I'm not gonna lie, Nunu effed Anna up. I don't care what y'all say. She tore Anna. I wouldn't say she tore her out the frame, but she won in that round. When they went off to the side, and when we saw all the background people and the production people, when they started going like this, and then she was backing Anna up, she won to me. That's just not debatable. That's just how I feel. Okay, say what you want. It is what it is. So Anna apparently starts bleeding because the part of where I guess Nunu hit her was the part where she got her face cracked. I'm not trying to be funny about it because we all know what happened. But basically, the part where, Nunu hit her was why she was on Baddies Reserve last season. Okay? My whole thing is Anna said it like she wasn't supposed to hit her. Like, you initiated the fight. So, like, don't be trying to play victim, even though we all know Nunu inserted herself in a situation that had nothing to do with her. You initiated that fight that day. So for you to act like, oh my gosh, she hit me where my face was cracked. What was she was supposed to hit you in the punani? She was supposed to bow, just right in the punani. Maybe I'll have you stop doing things. But it's like, what did you want her to do? After you wanted to fight her. It's just like, what did you think was going to happen? Okay? Child Anna had like a big ball on her neck. That ball was as big as Rolly's stomach. I was like, damn. I'm talking about a big knot. Not today. It was like huge. It was like pulsated red. It looked so bad. Okay. They holding Biggie back. Biggie's screaming. She's like, my nigga. All you keep hearing is nigga. okay, as they holding Biggie back. Like, Anna and Biggie go off to the bathroom while they're catching Nunu up on what's happened, right? While Anna and Nunu are in the bathroom and Anna's sort of crying and throwing like a fit, we get caught up on what's been going on with Nunu. So Nunu's hand the whole time was like in a cast. I didn't even notice that last episode. So when I seen it on her hand, I'm like, wow, she was really putting in that work on Anna with a broken hand. Dolly, take notes, girl. I'm just saying, okay? Because this girl was doing it with a gas. And you was Edward Scissorhands and you couldn't even put in no work. So shout out to Nunu for really fighting while on injured reserve. That is how you handle being on injured reserve. Shout out to Nunu, okay? So they talk about the whole her and Automatic beef. I will say you did put your nose in a situation that had nothing to do with you. That situation with Mariah Automatic had nothing to do with Nunu, and I feel like she even admitted it herself. Production pushed her to give her opinion on it so she could kind of gain a storyline off of it. So at the end of the day, you really did gain a storyline off of Automatic. Even though I like Nunu, it's just facts are facts. Okay. By the way, Nunu reminds me of the character on Lottery Ticket. All I want Nunu to say one good time is Byron, and I just want her to pop some gum. That's all I want her to do. Instead of saying Byron, she gonna say Antonio. Like, don't she remind y'all of her? I'm just saying. Like, you making Tiana Taylor very proud. Anyways, so they're catching up on her, whatever. She's saying, you know, she don't really have a issue with Automat, but she wants to catch her ones with her because she feels like, you know, Biggie jumping into situation isn't fair to her. So Biggie ends up coming out and they start getting there around her. She starts getting her around with Nunu. She's talking about, get right. Biggie, you can't even get left. How about you get left behind? Like, it's just like, I just can't take Biggie serious as a fighter. Y'all know I like her at times, but as a fighter, I can't take you seriously. I will say I feel like she did a little bit of a better job than Anna at it. I will say that. Okay? As she's squaring up with Biggie, Automatic ends up jumping in. She hit Nunu with like a good left hook. Okay? My whole thing is, why are we allowing jumping? That's just okay now. That's just fine. That's why, say what you want about Big Ivory. She did what should have been done when it comes to Emma. She held that summer. She said, come here, girl. Like, somebody needed to do that to Biggie or Anna because it wasn't enough being done. It just didn't make any sense. Everybody's just watching Nunu get jumped. It's just another day in the Baddies camp. Why is that okay, Nat? Had that have been Jocelyn, she would have put her cabaret heel so far up Biggie or Automatic's ass that it would have came out of the knot, out of Anna's face. So it's like, how could you have let that happen, Natalie? You are CEO Baddie. You are supposed to put your foot down. Well, in your case, your chin down. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to make a difference. And you did, Natalie. And so I was very disappointed in her. I was also very disappointed in the other baddies because they're just standing there watching. And it's like, damn, I know you don't know Nunu, but it's like, right is right and wrong is wrong. And like, y'all, I don't think it was right for her to get jumped or tag team, whatever you want to call it. Now, that double confessional that Automatic and Biggie did, that was cute. No shade. It was cute. That's the first time we really see like a double confessional. Child, Rolly and Slim, aka 10. RIP to 10. Okay, 10 turned into 0-0. Because Rolly is still low-key a 0 round. And Slim, she's been taking L's and she's turned into a 0. Not a baddie. Okay, so our 10 is now 0-0. It's a countdown. 10 never even had a double confessional. So it was sort of cute to see them do the confessional together. So they end up going again. And Biggie at least looked like she was still trying to do something at this point. And then Automatic jumps in with a punch again. And then we get Nunu versus Automatic. Now, Nunu, you still got Automatic to me with more hits than she did with the messed up hand. Automatic, you keep saying Nunu keeps swinging, she's swinging, but it's sort of like You keep saying that. Just because you keep saying it, don't mean it's just gonna change what we're seeing. Like that's just not gonna change our perspective because you're saying it. Just like when Lex fought freaking Ivory, you kept saying, "Oh, you getting her, Ivory? You getting her?" When like she really wasn't at some point. I was like, "Where's she getting her?" Like I need to see it because I'm not looking at what you're saying. Like it's just not making sense. What you're saying is not what we're seeing. Okay, I feel like Automatic does that on purpose. She feels like if she says it, we just gonna magically believe it if she repeats it 9 times. So they finally go in the rage room, which that low-key was a rage room. Y'all should have just brought out the bats, you know, and the helmets and let everybody go to hell. Okay, let's see something new on Baddies. Let's get a little dangerous. Okay, y'all remember that show on MTV? What was it called? It's not Ridiculousness, but a Jackass. Let's get a little Jackass. You feel me? Instead of Jackass, Baddie ass. Let's get just, you know, the brooms, give them brooms, give them bats, you feel me, hammers, and let the girls bam. Let's take out the real aggression. You know what I'm saying? And then let's just leave out of there alive. How about that? Now the girls split up and start doing the room rage situation, and then Rolly is doing her room breaking, and she almost knocks her own big self out. Listen, Rolly, that surgery did not come with balance. They do not align your feet, Rolly. They just rotated the fat. They shade, okay? It don't come with balance. You feel you gotta gain that on your own. The surgery don't come with balance or agility. That's something you gotta, that's naturally learned. They put Natalie in the same room as Summer. And I'm not gonna lie, Summer, if you hit Natalie with the bat, we wouldn't be mad. Okay? It would be okay. Next thing you know, the girls, I guess, taking a break from the road, I'll keep saying it wrong, rage room situation, and we see Tinka addressing the girls, right? So Tinka's just like, so I'm not gonna lie, Pretty P, I'm gonna need that because like we're gonna have to fight. It's gonna be now or later, but we just gonna have to get that, Pretty P. And Pretty P's just sitting there like, I know. Pretty P look like a young Keke Palmer, okay? It's giving Aquila and the Bee, okay, with them glasses on. She's sitting there like, I know. Baddie, like she's gonna start spelling. So she's sitting there, she's calling Pretty P out, which by the way, Tinka, why are you fighting Pretty P? Last time I checked, Diamond was the one who got hit by her sister, not you. So why are you trying to fight her for? It's giving clout and storyline needed. Sorry. That's what is given to me. Like you're eating off of DTV storyline. No wonder DTV wanted to leave so bad. She didn't want to tell you that, so she didn't want to irritate your dumb ass. Okay? That's what it really was. She was sick of getting dragged in your drama, you eating off her storyline, and she had troubles at home. She didn't want to deal with y'all crap no more. The girl had to go. That's the real gag. I'm just saying. So she's checking Pretty P, and then she checked Dolly. She like, oh yeah, and then Dolly, I heard that you want to fight because I threw a drink at you. So if you want to fight, we could get that. Because I heard you got pressured up and you got smoked with me. So what's up? Okay. So Dolly like, man, I ain't got no smoke for a mother thing. If the smoke in the air, I'ma smoke it. You talking about, I don't even care about none of that. Because if the smoke up there, I'ma smoke it. If it's a cigarette smoke, I'ma smoke it. If it's hookah, I'ma puff it. If it's weed, I'ma roll it up. If it's smoke, it's smoke. And I'm like, okay, Dolly, shut up. Oh my God. Dolly talks a lot. We get it. Not gonna lie, Dolly, you should have got Tinker though. I'm sorry. I know you say y'all talked it out, but like she threw a drink in your face while you squabbling an eater. You get what I'm saying? That's Tasiki's a brawling bitch. So she literally sabotaged you fighting a brawling girl. I would have been on your ass because how dare you? It's already hard enough fighting the brawling bitch. Now you're going to disable me and not allow me to see the hits coming my way. You're getting got. I'm getting you. You should have got her, Dolly. I don't care what nobody say. You should have got her. And then here come Big Ivory. Big Ivory gonna talk about, oh, I feel Tinka because, is he gonna fight now or is he gonna fight later? Isn't that interesting? I wish you kept that same energy for Big Lex, because she wanted to fight you now, not later. And then it doesn't look like you even fought her later, because y'all went to the next city and you still ain't get the squabble. I'm just saying, I know you said you was gonna fight her when you felt like it, but don't be saying like nothing like that in your confessionals when you had a girl pressing you, trying to get that, and you didn't need that. So, it's a little hypocritical for you to say Big Ivory. Okay, I'm just saying. So Dolly's screaming a whole lot of nothing. And if this isn't making sense to you guys, basically DTB and Dolly got into it on the last episode. They did not show it for some reason. I don't know if the camera didn't catch it, whatever. DTB talked about this. They got into it. Something happened at the club. On the way back to the bus, something happened there. Dolly Summer was mad at DTB. Both that duo was mad at DTB. DTB was mad at them because they got into it. So that's why you saw in the last episode, DTB told Dolly, that's why I threw a drink. I heard Summer pissed on you because she was trying to irritate her. She was trying to get her riled up because she was mad at them. Okay? I don't know why they didn't talk about it in the last episode or make it a part of the storyline, but yeah, that's what happened. So that's why y'all not confused. That's why Dolly was calling DTB a pussy at hoe and some more ish, because she was mad already from that. And Diamond was being messy, saying, Tinka, Dolly going to get you because you threw a drink in her eye. Okay, you got her in that one wonky eye. Okay. Now Tinka was doing like the absolute most. Like, it was giving coke rage. Just because y'all in a rage room don't mean y'all gotta get on that type of rage. Because it was giving very much allegedly. Okay? I'm just saying. It was giving very much that. So I was like, whoa, allegedly. Like, it was like you was a little bit too angry, Tinka. Like, it didn't seem natural to me. I'm like, whoa, like, geez. Like, it was giving Janine House of Pain. Like, just a little bit. Next thing you know, Outburst said, time for a better shot of clock. Bitch ain't time my name. Time for a better shot of clock. ATL, I'm running. Time for a better shot of clock. Tinker, don't step on my bunions. She hit us with one of those, okay? She like, let's wrap this up. Let's go. We gotta go. Yeah. Let's go home. Yeah. So then Tinker's just like, I'm not talking to you. So shut your mouth. Boy, I'm not talking to you. So Boy like, Tinker, you ain't finna be talking to me like that. Straight up. Yeah. Right? So she kind of clapped back at Tinka, which I was very glad. I was very happy with Akbar, because say what you want about Akbar, like her or not, she's going to defend herself. And I really respect that about her. She's never going to let anybody hold her. She's never going to let anybody talk to her any type of way. I know I gag and key about time for a better shot clock. This is talking my name. But I respect when I see it. You feel me? So it's like I respect Akbar because she's going to defend herself. We've seen her literally face off with Lemmy Pepper. A common baddie would never do that. So she gets a lot of respect from me. I will say that. Like, I ain't got, right, props up to your mama. You got to give it to her. You really do. So she basically defends herself. She's just like, you're not going to be talking to me like that. And then Tinka starts snapping because she's like, oh, you need to mind your business. And then Akbar calls Tinka 50 Shades of Grey. Now, bitch, more like 50 Shades of Beige. Akbar saw Tinka's true colors. Literally, bitch. She saw all her true colors in that moment. She just, all the colors just started appearing. When she got mad, she noticed that bitch was multicolored, okay? She's not just one race. She's a plenty of them. So then Tinka starts yelling at Akbar, but basically, if you hear throughout the argument, Akbar is basically saying, you heard her tell me wrap it up. So I guess one of the production people gave her a cue, like, hey, wrap it up. Like, we need to wrap the scene up. We got to get up out of here because they saying we too loud and we ghetto. Okay, we bougetta. We gotta get the, okay. So I guess she was listening to a producer's cue to wrap up the scene. So they start getting into it. Tinka starts running around trying to get Akbar. She throws a drink at Akbar. Akbar throw like a whole glass in drink, I think. So production, what that lady in the glasses, what happened to Monique? I guess Monique was off her shift that day because we saw a new girl, okay? And she was like, stop! Stop it! Get her out of here! Take her! She's screaming at her. She's screaming to get Tinker up out of there. You know that's not her favorite baddie. So she's trying to get her up out of there. They're trying to calm Tinker down. Tinker starts yelling. Next thing you know, after everything kind of calmed down, Tinker go up to Jayla talking about, get your twin, okay? Jayla gonna talk about, that's not my twin. Yes, she is. Do not deny the resemblance, okay? You and Akbar are kin, and you can't tell me no different. Auntie Glee, that's probably, y'all auntie. So don't do that. Don't be denying your twin. I screamed when she said that, I'm not gonna lie. So they pack up and they head to the Rhino Bar, like Natalie says. The new girls are all in one bus. DTB, Summer, Jasmine, Lex, Summer, Dolly, and Natalie joins in. For the first time, she's with the new baddies, actually doing her job producing. Ugh, who would have thought? The newbies, Summer and Dolly, start screaming at DTB. So basically, they're mad at her because she was trying to instigate with Tinka, and they feel as if she's being hypocritical because she feels so bad for Automac, and then Dolly, was Edward Scissorhands, and she still had to squabble. So DTB starts to break down. She's like, man, I'm going through a lot. I quit. She said, I'm going through a lot right now. I don't care. Okay? I don't care about these people. I have a good heart. What do you mean? I don't care that your hand is at that's my quit. She did one of those. Say what you want about DTB. She's a softie on the inside. You can tell she really actually cares about people. And I think she was scared that one, Automac had that bulb on top of her cracked face. And then also, too, Nunu had already had a broken hand. That's why she said she wanted to see anybody get hurt. I think she was sort of scared with, that fight because they kept fighting 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and then jumping at that. Okay? So Summer, though, I feel like was right because Dolly was looking like Edward Scissorhands and she had to fight and nobody cared. So why should Anna get so much sympathy when especially she initiated the squabble? Because I don't think Nunu was going to really fight her, at least not right then and there, had she not did that. Because she came on good energy talking about, hi, baddies. It's the girl, Nunu. Like, she didn't really come on that type of timing. That's just how I see it. So, Natalie is giving DTB a pep talk because, DTB's quitting Baddies, right? And she's just like, Baddies is not that bad, okay? I got bit on my arm by a rhino on Bad Girls Club. It's not that bad. So, at the end of the day, when the lights go out and the fame is gone, you're going to want to be on Baddies. And we're going to Africa. Okay? So she started giving DTB advice as to why she should stay. I will say she was spitting some real ish. I will say that. Because listen, when the girls are off Baddies, a lot of people don't tune in or catch or keep up with the girls. But I will say DTB, though, is an y'all a little sissy, y'all. DTB is an anomaly. Y'all gonna read me for that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. DTB is an exception to that because she has such a strong fan base and has a good relationship with Not TV. So regardless of not, if she's not on Zoo, she can always go back to that network. Plus, she could go on other networks too because she has a strong fan base. The Diamond Dolls ride for her. I'm one of them. No shade. It's just like we ride. So it's like at the end of the day, she's gonna be fine with or without the show. Not a lot. Not the same could be said for some of the other girls. I will say that. That's just the truth. It's an anomaly. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so they get to the club and then, they start fake kicking it. They start fake kicking it, whatever. And I guess. So it's the next day, and the girls pack up to leave to go to Indianapolis. The girls get on the bus or whatever. Slim and Nunu ends up joining. And Slim is such a glutton for punishment. Like, where Dream Doll said, "Oh, what you doing here?" Because after that last scene, I couldn't see myself coming back. Like, it's just like I'm not gonna torture myself for long. Like, it's gonna come to a limit. I'm gonna stop it. Like, no. I wasn't put on this earth to get tortured. Like, life's too short. Okay, life's way too short. And Natalie, what's so lit about Indianapolis? Jacob, you need to check if Natalie got a YN in Indianapolis, a young nigga, because you was a little bit too excited about Indianapolis, allegedly. This is Natalie. Indianapolis is lit. Yeah. Scotty's like, what's in Indianapolis? She's like, it's lit. It's super lit. It's popping. Yeah. I was like, you're a little too excited over there now. We don't really see you too excited for many, cities, but, it looked like you had something waiting for you there. No shade. I was like, wow. Did y'all peep that? So Slim ends up confronting Summer. She's just like, I don't know what you want to do, but like, if you want to get that, we could get on the bus or off the bus. So like, what's up? And then someone's just like, but I heard you trying to be everybody's assistant. So if you trying to be everybody's assistant, give me a bottle of water, okay? You deserve a shot because you hang in there with me on my mama. So they end up, I guess, not getting into it for now, but they still sort of sizing each other up. Nunu's feeling apprehensive because she don't know any of the girls like that, right? So the OGs get on the PJ, and that's where we see Natalie keep talking about Indianapolis. And then Scotty says, she doesn't have a problem with Nunu, but, the way she went about Baddies Caribbean was weird, okay? And Natalie's like, we might get like a new baddie or two. So she's sort of alluding that I guess they're going to get some replacements. Child, is this the city that Tommy comes? Because that's all I want to see. Where's Tommy with the blowers? I think she needs to aim at a baddie or two. We need her with the blower. Where is Tommy? It's taking too long. They start talking about Summer and her damaging stuff on the bus. Jayla gonna talk about, Summer is diminishing the brand. What brand, Jayla? Okay, my brand. Face ass. I'm so sick of you, Jayla. Like, girl, please. The brand of standing on business and liquor? Please, I think not. She said it like it was Housewives. You know how Nene talked about Portia? And she said, she's declassifying the franchise, okay? Like that. The franchise can't be more declassified. Baddies is what Baddies is. Basically, what Jayla was trying to say is Summer gives very much Nick's network and not STV. That's what Jayla was trying to say, but she didn't want to give the networks no clout. I said it for you, Jayla, okay? Saved you the trouble. So Slim is on the bus, right? And she asking the girl, she like, besides Summer, who else got an issue? Who else got an issue? Summer starts quoting Jocelyn. She like, I see you got all your maid outfit like you always do. So get back there and start mopping, bitch. What's up? Okay? Next thing you know, by the way, Slim's outfit was giving a little bit of Mimi's outfit. She had a pink t-shirt, a head wrap, looked ready for sweating, and the shorts to match. It was giving a little bit of maid. I'm not gonna lie. All you needed was a good towel. So Summer's like, I heard you talk about kids on my mama, right? And then Slim like, but she talk about my dad. She talk about my dad. Someone's talking about F your daddy, okay? She hit her with the cash. Your mama, okay? Your mama. She hit her with one of those, right? Next thing you know, Slim attacks Summer while she's standing up. Why would you do that? I really want to know why in your right mind would you do that? I have to hit you with this, okay? Why would you do that?
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
why I do what?
Why you do that? Because of course she's gonna have the upper advantage on you. She's literally towering over you. So all she had to do was beat, booka baka boo, and it was over. I'm like, Slim. I'll be feeling bad for some because it's like you want to jump through the screen and help her, like tell her what to do, guide her arms and legs so that way she can win the fight. It's like, Oh, I want to see her win, but it's like she just, oh my God. She does the wrong things. Okay? Slim starts getting on the bus table, security holding her back. Child, Slim, they're going to charge you $30,000 out your check because you standing on the table. That's footprints on the table. Now, let me tell you, that's a $30K charge. That's worth the Fendi boots. And they shade. And also, Slim, can you stop abusing the Guardian? That's my uncle now. Like, you going to stop doing that because then I'm going to have smoke with you, bitch. On my mama. Like, you going to have to stop abusing that man. He ain't doing nothing but his job. Holding y'all crackheaded asses back. Like, it's really bothering me. You keep abusing this man, and he ain't doing nothing but his job. So they finally get to the destination, and Slim and Summer start to fighting. Slim, what happened? Because when you fought Krishan, this was not the same Slim. This must be like Slim Shady. Like, there's two Slims. There's Slim and there's Slim Shady. This is Slim Shady. Because you fight was very shady. Like, I don't know. This is Slim Shady. And we just getting that, that version of Slim. She has many versions. Okay. To me, Summer looked like she was winning most of the rounds, even though she wasn't really like beating the heck out of Slim, to be honest. And Summer looked like she was in the knockout video. Tell him 1, 2, 3. Tell him hit the referee, because we can get a knockout. Her bob flying everywhere. You know how Nikki was, and then the court, 2-piece, tell him I knockout. 2-piece, like Bob was just throwing it everywhere. She was looking like Nikki, okay? So they fight for like 2-3 rounds or whatever. And then next thing you know, we see Slim twerk after the fight. That's like a common act for Slim. She got to twerk away the embarrassment. She That's how she gets the embarrassment out of her body. She just got to twerk it out, okay? Baby, so I got to twerk it out, okay? Now, all the girls arrived, including the OGs. The cabin was given when the Mob Wives went to the Poconos. Yeah, the girls that used to watch Mob Wives, I remember when they went to the Poconos and Renee had called Junior, and she was like, Junior, I'm coming home. When she was mad, she had all that white and she had them pigtails. That was the same house. You can't tell me no difference. It was cute though. The baddies didn't like it because they said it was giving haunted, whatever, as if they always live in luxurious places. Meanwhile, some of them live in probably piddly apartments. Y'all got a lot of nerve, baddies. Anyways, the girls end up confronting Slim for fighting when she's supposed to be assisting. Rolly, you look so whack trying to little girl Slim at this point. Like, you've done it enough. You keep on doing it. It just makes you look stupid at the end of the day because you've already beat her up like 5 times. You've already sunned her. You've punked her. And now you keep doing it. It looks so whack to me. Like, you talking about, this wasn't what you came here for, okay? And as an assistant, you're not supposed to be acting like this. You're already drunk. Next time that you come into the job, you're going to be sobered up. You're not going to be drinking. I'm like, it just gave me flashbacks to a 9 to 5. And y'all know I can't stand a 9 to 5. So it's like, it pisses me off. Because who are you the boss of, Rolly? And then Natalie going to tell Slim, when Rolly's talking, like, shut the up. No amount of money, I'm telling you. You couldn't pay me. I can't. Like, I'll be talking back to my boss. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just can't. Like, physically, I start to react if I don't say something. Like, I start to like shake. Slim, I don't know how you do it, but props up to you. I hope that check is fat because I couldn't have did it. I'm telling you. Okay. So then they sort of ask Slim at the end, does she want the position? And she sort of like pauses and we're going to be waiting for an answer. Okay. Let me know what you guys think down below about this episode. And we're our babies.
No personal thing.